2 points. And you're going to be able to turn it to slope-intercept. So, translating from point slope to slope-intercept. You first plug it into point slope, write point slope down. Y minus the y you're given equals your slope times x minus the x you're given. And then you get y alone. And this is where a lot of us naturally want to go to that point, and I've told you to stop. Because point slope looks weird, and you naturally want to get y alone. So this is actually a great lesson. All right, let's just get to it here. Write an equation of a line and slope-intercept. Do you know how to make it? Remember, slope-intercept is this, y equals mx plus b. So write that down. You need to know slope-intercept. So do you know how to turn this into this right now? Say no, because you don't. No, but you do know point slope. So I'm going to turn this into y minus the y I'm given equals my slope times x minus the x I'm given. Do you agree with that formula? Okay, again, it's still not there, but I can easily turn it there. What does your instinct tell you to do with that 3? Distribute. Let's do it. Y minus 5 equals 3x minus 12. And then what should I do with that 5? Right? Add it. Now notice what I just did here. So I plugged it in a point slope, I distributed, and now I'm going to move that 5, y equals 3x, different signs, notice right here that's different, so I need to subtract them. So it's negative 7 minus 7. Now it's in slope-intercept form. Do you see my strategy? So I plug it in a point slope, distribute, move what's 5y, and I'm done. Eli.
So would it be wrong if we put an addition symbol to the negative 7?
Nope. Well, yeah, if you wrote plus 7, that's wrong, but if you wrote plus a negative, it's not wrong. Okay, so first step, point slope, x, y. Just remember, point slope is y minus the y you're given is equal to your slope times x minus the x you're given. That's always what I use at first. So y minus the y I'm given, 0, is equal to my slope, negative 4, times x minus the x I'm given. Minus a negative would turn it to plus 3. Now I need y by itself, so I'm going to distribute this negative. Y minus 0 equals negative 4x plus a negative 12. What happens to that 0? Yeah, it just disappears. And that's the equation of the line. I mean, proper, it should look like this. You should turn plus and negative back into minus. Okay, you try the next 2. Okay, so the next point, write an equation of a line that goes through negative 2, negative 3, and has a slope of negative 1. I'm going to use point slope. So y minus the y I'm given is equal to my slope times x minus the x I'm given. I never do that. I never write minus a negative, but I want you to see where I go at first, like where it's really coming from. I right away do this. That's my first step. Because otherwise I feel like I just wrote all that for nothing. Because this is one of the longest equations in the universe. Just kidding, not the whole universe. Distribute. Right? Now get y alone. How do I move this plus 3, Macmillan? How do I move it?
Plus 3.
Yeah, minus 3. Okay, same sign means add them. So plus a negative 5. Negative 1x minus 5 is the proper equation. So keep in mind, again, this is a huge connection. This is all about graphing a line. This means my y-intercept is at negative 5, and it means my slope is negative 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. Down 1 over. And I make a dot at negative 5. This is helpful because a lot of kids make a mistake graphing from right here. Okay, so this is really good because your instinct tells you to distribute anyways, and then you can quickly graph the line. It intercepts the y-axis at negative 5, and then I went down 1 over, down 1 over. Pretend that's straight. So it's huge. This is a huge step. Okay, last one on this page. Again, use your formula. Y minus the y I'm given is equal to my slope times x minus the x I'm given. Distribute. There you go. Those zeros disappear. Although you might want them, because it might say graph, you need to know that the y-intercept is 0. So my y-int here is 0, and my slope is 9 over 1. So that would look like this. I'd go through the origin, and then up 9 over 1. That'd be a super steep line. Okay? Is that it, or do we have another page?